Hello everyone, it's Saturday morning, it's the last weekend of the month, so that means it's Sorted Marathon time.
Yep, and we have delved right into the deepest, darkest vaults that we have here in Sorted and pulled out some of our most ridiculous, most silly, most amusing and dustiest videos we could find.
Yeah, there's a chance that you may not have seen some of these. They're absolute crackers. I can't wait for us to watch them. So grab a cup of tea, do your hoovering, whatever it is you do on a Saturday morning, and enjoy.
Adult jellies.
Because they've got alcohol in them, not because they're shaped like willies and boobies.
But remember, you can use them for house parties, drinking games, absolutely anything. Any fruit juice or alcohol's good. We're going to use this one, quite an interesting one, Sambuca with raspberry.
Wow, what does that taste like?
Horrible.
We'll soon find out. Come and have a look. You two are going to make one each for us. So one of you lychee,
Yep.
and one of you blueberry.
Like it.
So just put about 1/4 of a pint into each one, and we're just going to bring it up to the boil.
That's 1/4 of a pint, so...
Say where? Good glug. Yeah, perfect. That's great. Sure. Yep. Excellent.
Really
Excellent.
sizzles.
That's fine.
When
That's
you
fine.
spill it.
Fantastic. We just bring that up to the boil. So now these are come up to the boil. We just add a sachet of gelatine. One sachet sits about a pint. So we'll make this up to a pint, pretty much. The whole
What's like
thing.
sugar?
And give them a quick stir around so that all the gelatin
Okay,
dissolves. Brilliant, Mike. And if you just pour yours into there.
Would you say that's done, Chef?
Yeah, all dissolved.
Shit.
Sounds good.
Into there. Now into our blueberry one, we're going to put some peach schnapps. Okay, it's not quite so strong on the alcohol front, so we'll put a fair bit of it in, like so. A bit more of the liquid up to the mix.
How much?
Up to the pint line. Perfect.
A bit more?
That's fine.
A bit more?
That's fine. No, seriously, that's fine. And then remember, these can be set in anything you like. Now, we can do them in fancy glasses, set up if you're doing something a bit more
Only you would
sophisticated.
have a glass like that.
Or
Brilliant glass.
shot glasses, which is probably more ideal for the drinking games, house parties, stuff
Kids'
like that.
birthday parties.
Maybe not the kids' birthday parties.
Well, they all have jelly, don't they?
Yeah, but perhaps not with alcohol in them.
Well, no, maybe that's for the... Oh, while mine's foaming!
Fantastic, take it off the heat.
Right.
Pop it into our jug.
Right.
Into the jug.
That jug.
Jug.
How comes both of you got blue
Exactly
plastic?
the special. So that is the lychee, wasn't it? So I reckon
Was.
that's going to work with our raspberry sambuca. A bit stronger, so we
Yeah.
don't need quite much of it.
In a strange way, I'm sure it will work. Yep.
That's horrible.
Trust me on this one. A little bit of that,
Vomit.
maybe a little bit more, and then make it up to the litre with more of your lychee juice.
Could you put a different juice in it?
Absolutely any juice you want. Any juice, any alcohol.
Could have a concoction.
A concoction.
A tutti frutti.
Yeah.
Oh, you fool!
Okay.
I'll do pint. Oh,
Yeah.
you've got to be a pint, otherwise it won't set. So we'll pour that into our moulds.
Jelly. Jelly.
Any mould you like, as childish as.
What's that the shape of?
That's a rabbit shape.
Rabbit.
Where'd you put the batteries? Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. That's frog. Frog.
There we go. Perfect. Now, obviously, these need a good 4 hours, preferably overnight, in the fridge. Luckily, we've got some that we made earlier. So, these were made last night, guys.
Oh, wow.
All sorts of flavours.
That's really cool.
Dig in. Try one.
Dig
in.
Remember, any flavours. Got blackcurrant, apple juice,
One,
lychee,
2, 3.
mango, watermelon. There's so many fruit juices there. You can use any of them you like.
Got it.
Any alcohol. Great for house parties, drinking games. And if you don't want to put them in shot glasses, you can always turn them out to anything else you like.
Oh, wow.
Weeble wobble, adult jellies,
I think
sorted.
that's got your name on it.
You reckon?
Yeah, go for it.
Excellent. That was a good one.
Are we getting desperate?
I'm not sure this idea is going to float. Ben, what the duck is that?
That is more novelty bakeware that I found online and couldn't resist. But how do I justify it?
How?
Obviously, my memory of ducks is at the pond feeding
Yeah.
soggy bread while licking on an ice cream. So soggy bread ice cream wrapped in chocolate.
Sounds like a fridge cam to me.
It might sound strange, but brown bread ice cream is awesome. Take yourself 6 slices, cut off the crust and toast them until they're super crispy. With the bread toasted and cooled, next up on with the ice cream, our usual cheat, double cream whipped up to soft peaks and added in with a tin of condensed milk, a tablespoon of mixed spice and all of our chopped up toast.
Now, at this point, I'm guessing you're thinking Ben's being all daffy by adding all brown bread, but there's some science behind it.
Well, it tastes good, that's
Yeah.
one science, and it goes a bit soggy like cookie dough ice cream. But
Give
also,
you that.
when you toast things, you get an amazing kind of sweet, nutty flavour out of brown bread. It's called the Maillard reaction, which, if you think about it, Maillard reaction is a bit similar to Mallard, a species of the duck. You can see where we're going here.
Cue the music.
Start the freezing process off by putting it in the freezer.
That's a fine looking freezer.
I find it freezes better with the larger surface area.
Music.
With the ice cream freezing, we need to make our chocolate shell, and that needs tempering. Snap up some chocolate, place it in the microwave, and melt it to 46 degrees Celsius. Step 1 of tempering chocolate, heat your chocolate until it is 46 degrees Celsius. Step 2, take 2/3 of it, pour it into another bowl, and cool it down by seeding it with cold chocolate until you get a temperature of 26 degrees. Step 3, bring it back up to 32 degrees by adding your remaining third of hot chocolate back into your seeded chocolate, and you've got tempered chocolate.
Just one more time.
And just before we let it set up completely, dribble a bit more in from the top and swill it round. Ice cream needs to set up a little bit in the freezer, duck shell needs to set completely in the fridge, and then we can put one into the other. This idea began in my bedroom when I ordered this item online, and it finishes here.
It worked!
It's a duck ice. A bit like a choc ice, but a duck.
Ice. why don't I crack him open?
Paint his beak.
Ben says to us a lot that a recipe is only a guideline, and that statement has never been more prominent in this recipe. You don't have to make it into a duck. You can do anything.
Or with any flavour inside.
Yeah.
But I think brown bread ice cream as a duck choc ice,
Whackers.
sorted.
I'll go for it.
Really?
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did.
That works so well.
That is a brilliant, brilliant choc ice.
And in a duck, I mean, that just makes it.
That's one mighty duck.
No, I see what we did there.
I don't know about you, but I tend to have the same stuff over and over again.
Well, let's see if we can change that, shall we?
Let's be experimental.
Thought I'd treat the lads to some fancy canapes. But with a twist, this is kind of different ingredients you wouldn't necessarily normally be eating here in the UK. I want to see what their reactions are later on. I told them nothing. Oh, God.
So are we eating that? Ben, are we...
Something's burning. There's meat, isn't there? So one of these are bound to be some sort of animal testicles.
One has to make the effort. So I'd like to point out we've got 5 canapes here. All of the meats involved have been ethically sourced from a UK butcher, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys think.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it as well, Ben.
Look how smug he is.
Oh, tickles my nose.
Oh, the bubbles go straight to my head.
So what do we reckon we've got here?
Hobo, gerbil,
Kitten.
Chinchilla. I'm not happy that this one is underneath that. It
What?
could easily be.
Can we say
And let's say
Must say my
you look like
big fat
if I'm eating them.
I think we'll start with this one.
Right, what was that?
This is hobo.
Smells like steak.
Yeah.
Smells like steak.
It's on mushrooms.
Steak.
Tastes nice.
Steak. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, there we go. That was bison and brandy mushroom fowl.
That was lovely.
That's fine.
What's the difference between a basin and a bison?
Don't know.
You can't wash your hands in a basin. No, in a bison.
I'm dubious about these ones. They look like evil lollipops.
Yep.
2, 3.
That's really nice.
That's really nice.
Something else counts.
Could be like
Is it a horse?
horse.
That's a camel pinwheel.
Ah, was it the toe?
No.
Siberia.
Next.
Okay, here we go. A nice crostini. Some quite intense flavours: caper, olive, red onion.
It smells of raw fish. We ride together, we die together. I don't think it's very pleasant.
It's travelled an awful long way, this one. Where do we think from?
Oh my god, it's a penguin.
Kangaroo?
Yes, it's our kangaroo caper and olive crostini.
Skippy!
This was undercover. Why was it undercover?
Yeah, was
That to me looks like a tuna steak.
Cheers.
We've got onions.
Quite chewy.
What's the salsa?
I like it.
It tastes good.
You were closer earlier on when you said horse. It's a horse in its pyjamas.
Zebra.
Zebra.
Yeah. That's nice. Well done, Ben.
And the final conundrum.
Penis.
Have a taste of that. Make sure you get a nice big piece of what's on top.
All in.
Commit.
Commit.
All in.
Let's go.
Blimey. Question is, can you swallow?
Do you know what? Let's finish it there. I don't want to know what that was.
Would I feed testicle to you three?
Yes!
Crocodile and cream cheese Bellini.
Ah,
That was crocodile.
It's crocodile, the tail off. Fantastic meat.
he stitched us up in thinking that we were going to be stitched up.
Yeah.
I think next time we should probably get our own back on Ben.
We get our own back on
Every
a daily basis.
It's taken me 4 years to return the favour.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
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 Warning, the following views and events expressed in this week's Fridge Cam are childish, ill-informed and thoroughly immature in nature. If you are easily offended or in possession of any kind of moral compass, you may want to look away now. If not, enjoy!
Barry loves a great big sausage.
Lads, grow up. We're going to make homemade sausages and we're going to be mature about it for once.
Yeah, right. You're the king of innuendos, Ben.
Everything you say is an innuendo.
Rubbish. Rinsing your shaft. Get your mouth around that. A lot of things in Thailand are a bit smaller. Did I square in your eye? And our chocolate starfish. I'm fully behind you.
Yeah.
Would you like a blowfish? Here's a challenge for you. Every time that you two smirk, laugh, or don't take things quite as serious as they should be, we'll keep a tally. The worst culprit, you've got to recreate this.
Dare to be different.
Oh. Okay.
It will go onto Instagram. Everyone can see it.
Game on.
Yeah.
First up, you need a big piece of pork. This is pork shoulder. We've got 80% pork shoulder, 20% pork belly, and our mincer. And basically, we just feed it in, otherwise known as a grinder.
Lovely. Have you got that?
Don't put your finger in the hole. Safety first. Use the plunger. What we now need to do is flavour it into sausage meat. So, what we've got is some sage, pepper, plenty of salt. To make our sausage Christmassy, we're going to put mulled wine spices in here. So I took a glass of wine and reduced it down to a shot. Now for some mulled spices. So this is a mixed spice. Ginger, if you can grate that in there. And then clementine and lemon zest going in there as well.
I don't think I've ever had a ginger sausage before.
I'm right, it's fine. Look at that purple colour coming off of the reduced wine. This is pig's intestines.
Wow.
And that is the casing for our sausage. Now, to store them, you need a salty solution, just so they don't go off. They'll last a little while in the fridge.
Why are you focusing on me? I'm absolutely fine. Not at all.
It's quite long. This is called the horn, and that's what we use to thread our sausages. So just screw that in.
Come on. You make this up.
Once you've got your horn on, just pull the skin over the tip. Right, now if you can do this, basically...
And right down to the base, isn't it?
Right down to the base, and we want to thread quite a lot on. Be gentle with it. And this is where if it's wetter, it's a little bit easier. But if you can just pull that back over the end. There we go, so you're
You're flipping it. You're very efficient at this.
At this point, snip it off. So we've got an end. You want to push it back right over to expose the end.
Yeah.
Now we need to feed the sausage meat that we've now seasoned and flavoured with our mulled spices into the machine. So if you can turn the knob back on.
Yep.
And
he's not going to get me all that one.
Barry, put the meat back down the hole.
Yep.
And as soon as it starts coming out this end, we can just literally take that away because we can now pull this back over the end. And we need to tie a knot in it. And now we can put our machine back on. Barry, keep feeding. Jay, if you can just reach around this end and take the sausage as it comes out. Well done. As soon as you've run out, that's a good time to stop.
I can go again.
Well, we will go again in a minute, but just give me a moment. So that's the kind of thing you're looking for, roughly even. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. And Then you can start to twist it into sausage shapes, but you've got to twist alternate.
twist it?
Yeah. Work out how long you like your sausage.
Yep.
There's probably good. We've got buns, haven't we? So there.
Yeah.
Long enough?
That's
Good
what's that? How,
sausages.
yeah.
Give it a squeeze and give it a twist clockwise.
I had no idea that's how you made a sausage.
We also need to make sure they've been twisted in alternate ways. Good to go both ways.
Yep.
Leave the sausages to rest for a little while and we'll grill them off. Remember, that's why a sausage is called a banger, because they have a tendency to explode, so you do need to give them a little prick. Right, grab a sausage.
I'm going to go for mustard. Oh, that was a really big piece.
Well, I guess there's only one thing to do, is find out who has to wear the shorts. Back to the fridge.
Do you want to go to the seaside? I'm not trying to say that everybody wants... We built a sandcastle cake. Here it is. Now, we're not actually idiots. We're not making a cake out of sand. We're going to make a sandcastle cake out of a cake that makes it look like a sandcastle, right?
Simple.
Yeah, which is why Ben's wearing a short sleeve shirt and his beach shorts.
You're all just jealous
I'm
of
just
something.
very jealous of them. Now, the official term for this cake is a bundt cake, and you need to make sure you say that the right way round.
The ingredients are pretty standard: butter, and then sugar, eggs, flour. So, what are you? Will you get away from the shorts?
Now, if you know anything about Sorted, you'll know that we're all about quick, easy food that anyone can try with basically any equipment. So get out your sandcastle-shaped cake maker.
Look, if you want one, you can use one. We've got it on our Sorted shop, a link to where you can buy it online. If not, just make it a normal tin and carve it afterwards.
Could you use a bucket?
If it's not plastic. Right, this isn't suntan lotion. This is, in fact, an oily spray.
You so hard.
Which we're just going to grease the inside of our mould with. No, I've got shorts on, don't do that. Ow, no, ow! My legs will go as weird as my shorts. Make sure it goes down into all the little bits, because we want the full definition of our sandcastle. Then into an oven at 160 degrees Celsius for an hour.
Dare to be different, dare to be wonderful, dare to be happy, dare to be colorful, dare to be honest and true to one another, dare to stay in hell and be proud of yourself.
Good, glad we've done that. Some of our jellyfish. Get it? Fish, jelly.
He's an idiot. I swear he's an actual idiot.
Seahorse. And our chocolate starfish.
No, we won't even go there. Look what we went and made.
Oh my god! What are they?
That is incredible.
Let's have a bit.
Lemon sponge. I'll just give slices each.
I'm so sugary. I hope my pancreas is working properly.
Just stung by jellyfish, don't you have to kiss them?
It stung me.
Have you got your inhaler with you?
But what does the 7-Up do to it? I'm actually intrigued.
Lemon flavour.
Yeah.
Carbonation in the soda makes it light and fluffy.
I really love this cake. It's delicious.
Lemon soda in cake. Amazing.
Yeah, in all
Red
honesty.
shorts on Ben, not so amazing.
You're like a stuck record.
Only one thing left to say, really. Sandcastle cake. Sorted. Anyone who's been here before knows that we just love to do things traditionally here at Sorted.
And we certainly don't adhere to stereotyping an entire nation.
Right, mate.
Today
Why
we're
am I
making...
Luigi? I'd rather be Yoshi.
Because you're my younger, taller brother. Makes more sense. Today we're making Mario's favourite dish, spaghetti bolognese, and we're serving it with garlic bread.
Better than that, it's in garlic bread.
First up, for our garlic bread, we need to put the strong flour into a bowl and then add in the warm water, which we've dissolved dried yeast into. Add garlic powder, dried oregano and salt, and then knead it all together. Knead the dough for a good 5 minutes, then shape it into a ball, place it back in the bowl, cover with a tea towel and leave it in a warm place for 2 hours so it looks like this. Cook yourself some of my favourite pasta, spaghetti. Add your cooked spaghetti into your pre-made bolognese, mix the whole thing together and leave to cool.
Want to know a great place to get this recipe? Right here. I don't know what he said. What noise did he make? Hey Mario, what's up next, huh?
I'm going to roll the garlic bread.
Yes, do that.
Roll your proved dough out on a floured surface to the size of your baking sheet.
Is the entire shimmy needed?
So we were going to serve garlic bread with our spaghetti bolognese,
yeah.
But then we thought, why not serve it in it?
Because that would be ridiculous.
What else do you like to serve with your bolognese?
A bit of me and a bit of Parmesan.
A bit of you?
Basil.
Fresh basil and Parmesan chunks. With it all piled up, we're going to cut it and plait it, like this.
Sorry, plait it?
Yeah, basically.
Why are you going to plait it?
Like this. Bit of egg wash, always acting as glue.
Mm-hmm.
Fold it over. What do we think?
I think this moustache is really itchy.
It's beginning to get a little tickly, isn't it?
Yeah. But no, it's great.
Egg wash over the whole thing and put it into an oven at 220 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes.
Hey!
I'm quite impressed with that. Look.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a whole bowl of spaghetti bolognese.
That is carb-tastic.
Inside a garlic bread.
Can we eat it?
What do we think?
Well, I won't need much more than just one slice because that's just pure pasta and bread.
Pretty dense, isn't it?
Not the best main meal around, but good for leftovers, I'd say.
Pretty nifty. A little, I don't know if it's like cold, but all those flavours in one.
Nice one, Mario. That was decent.
Thank you very much, Luigi. It was spaghetti bolognese in a loaf, sorted.
Level 2.
So we went camping.
And it was pretty much the best 2 days of Ben's life.
Ben, we hit a snag with the tent. But it's okay, I reacted immediately and very last minute I managed to sort you out. So you do have living accommodation.
It's the only thing you were in charge of. What the hell?
Hey, that looks so comfy, mate.
Did you see how quick it was to erect?
And it floats. Ben, you've always wanted to travel.
Oh, I was so looking forward to this camping trip. Mine's done. Now you guys got to get to work putting yours up.
The best thing about my tent is I haven't been camping since the age of about 6.
Right.
So I can't remember how it goes up, but it goes, oh, that was all right. That's it.
Is there like a dying goat in here or something?
This is a disaster. I brought you guys away camping and I thought it was going to be a laugh.
Talking about.
I have got a palace of a tent.
I have an inflatable Taj
You
Mahal.
guys are as hapless and hopeless in a field as you're on the kitchen. Look, I've written you a list, and if you can complete that list while we're here camping, then you can consider yourself Camp Kings.
Oh, hey.
Easy. Or Camp Queens.
You reckon? Easy?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if there's anything on this list you can't achieve, then there's a forfeit.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
I don't know what the forfeit is yet, we'll come up with that in a minute. But for now, that's the challenge. Game on?
Yeah.
Deal.
What's first?
First on the list, you two have to go and get wood and light a fire. Mike and I are going to take care of lunch.
Right, Baz, you're going to help me get wood.
I couldn't think of anything better, mate.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Mike, we're rowing there. Stroke! Stroke, Michael! Stroke! Stroke!
While those two goons are making our fire, we're going to cook two delicious seafood dishes, ideal for an open fire.
And why they're so good is because they cook so quickly. We're going to go for mussels in tin foil with ale and fennel and some rainbow trout, much the same, very, very simple.
Rainbow camp food.
Grab a generous sheet or two of tin foil, the extra strong stuff, and form a vessel or boat that is watertight.
I've got a boat. Just basically a big silvery bag.
Add into that a grated bulb of fennel, 1 lemon quartered and squeezed, salt and pepper, and a generous glug of ale. Tip in all of your mussels so long as you've de-bearded them and you're good to go.
Seal your tinfoil hot pocket together and then cook it in the embers of the fire, not the flames, for 5 to 10 minutes.
Sometimes you just have to look right in front of you because it can get to the point where you can't see the wood for the trees.
How's it going, mate?
Not going great. Just got some of this stuff, which I think is right. Is this right?
Yeah, that's definitely right.
Well done.
Yeah.
That is good.
Dish 2.
A whole rainbow trout stuffed with lemon, parsley, salt and pepper, wrapped up in foil. It could not be simpler. Slices of lemon stops the fish from sticking to the tin foil.
Hey Jamie, how did you get it burning so quickly?
Borrowed some of Mike's Vaseline.
That's a real fire.
Cook for the same time as our mussels, that's 5 to 10 minutes in the embers, not the flames.
Which coincidentally is the same time that our part-baked bread needs once wrapped in foil.
Go on, mate.
Here we go.
Oh,
A 2-course fish lunch sorted.
This is mine and Barry's reward for making such an awesome fire.
It was emberlicious. Inside here, we've got some steaming, gorgeous mussels in ale and fennel. And over here, a whole trout.
I've had enough trout.
Cooked to perfection. Get a bit of that. Oh. People are scared of fish with bones, but if it's cooked right, it should just come away from the bone.
Check that bad boy out.
And we've done it in a field.
That is amazing.
Now, whilst we're here, it's probably also worth us doing a comment of the week.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Cue comment of the week jingle.
Oh, really?
Barry and Ben are the best
You
of
haven't got to sing it if you don't want
They
to.
live
Leave it out.
together in the country.
Okay, what is it?
So I've got one from, it's from our spotted dick recipe.
Oh, there were lots of comments on that one.
There
I'm
were.
scared already.
Emma Knight. I think it's Knight.
Knight.
Emma Knight. She says,
Like the Dark Knight.
very disappointed Ben didn't indulge in any themed bakeware for this one. Would have thought a penis-shaped silicone would be right up his street.
I haven't got any silicone penis.
A penis-shaped silicone sounds like the type of thing that would be right up your alley.
It does sound like the kind of thing that would be right up your alley.
Well guys, that fridge cam had almost everything.
Oh, yeah,
Sure
maybe.
did. It had 10 directions.
It had my Spider-Man 10.
It had incredible inflatables.
It also had bongos. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Plus, we had 2 awesome fish dishes, perfect for the fire.
Let's see if we can beat this next week.
Come back for more camp fun.
Parts together because they love to save water. Scrub my back.
Have a lovely week.
How do we?
On with the bloopers.
How do we close the front fridge door?
Lou, do it.
Just
Lou.
yeah.
That'll do.
Hey, that's the one.
Previously on 24.
So we went camping.
And it was pretty much the best 2 days of Ben's life.
What the hell? This is a disaster. I've written you a list, and if you can complete that list while we're here camping, then you can consider yourself Camp Kings. If you fail, then there's a forfeit.
Mike and I have been trying to find a place to hang our hammock. I think we've nailed it. Tree 1, tree 2. It's not going anywhere.
Go for it.
Oh, it's really quite high.
Come on, mate.
I'm in! I'm in!
You did it, mate.
I know, but I don't feel like a sense of achievement. I think we've done this one.
You know what? I think this could be the best campfire dinner known to mankind. It is.
Salami and spinach orzo, and why? Because the orzo cooks really quickly, so it's handy over fire. Plus, all of the ingredients are great at room temperature. You don't need to refrigerate them. So on a hot day or the second day camping, this is perfect.
Listen to how you make it.
Place a shot of oil into your hot pan over the embers and flames, and then grate in onion, carrot, garlic, while I chop up some salami.
I love the fact that everything is grated in.
It makes it really easy if you haven't got a chopping board, and even the salami, we've cut it, but you can just rip it up and throw it in. All of that's going to go into the pot, and all of the juices and flavours come out of the salami. And we're also going to add in, from our Tic Tac boxes, a little pinch of chilli, plenty of fennel seeds, and a pinch of salt and pepper.
Now, Ben, you told me this is a one-pot cook, but how are we going to cook the pasta?
Well, it's orzo pasta, and it's all going to be cooked in the same pan, so this all goes in as well.
But then you've got to put the water in as well.
Yeah, the water goes in along with, well, it's not water, it's a vegetable stock, because we put in a vegetable stock cube, and you can put in all of the water. Stir the whole thing together, so you've got salami, carrot, onion, all the spices, stock cube, and now the water. Put it back on the fire and keep stirring it every so often for about 10 minutes, and you might need to add a little bit more water depending on how it goes.
Right, what's next?
More amazing colour in the form of a generous handful of spinach. I've covered it up just to stop it blowing away. Stir it in, it wilts down in seconds. And to serve with it, we've got some awesome roasted veg, mushrooms, peppers, courgette, just salt, pepper, oil, a splash of water, and all wrapped up in its own parcel.
Now, I know we do mock Ben for his camp ways, but he does know what he's doing.
Camp cooking. I'll serve up, you call them over.
We've done it!
It's a good treehouse.
It's a really good treehouse.
Barry's going to love it.
Yeah.
We made you a treehouse.
I don't think I...
Cheers.
Cheers with that.
Cheers.
Right.
Decent.
What we
Cheers, Ben.
This is chin chin. This is our salami and spinach orzo,
Nice. I can't believe you cooked this on a campfire.
with pretty much nothing more than a grater, a pot, and a wooden spoon. Considering it's completely dairy-free as well, it's quite creamy.
Right, comment of the week.
Comment of the week. One thing I love about you guys is you look after each other, and that could not be made clearer than in this comment of the week. And it comes originally from Issy McSee, who says, in quotation marks, "We're not going for cream, we're going for custard."
Oh yeah.
Dying. She obviously found that really funny.
But lolling all over the
Theodore
floor.
Redwolf has then commented on her comment because he cares so much about her
Right.
and says, "You should probably call an ambulance." Caring.
That's the point.
That's fair.
Caring.
Caring or sarcastic?
No, social awareness and
Maybe he was sarcastically caring.
responsibility.
Sarcastically caring.
Sarcastically caring.
Well done, Theodore.
Great surname as well.
Good work.
Now, let's go and do some more tasks, make s'mores, drink beer and sing songs.
Good to me.
Whilst outside experiencing the wilderness, it's quite often that you... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, hello? Yes, just hold a minute. Barry, it's for you. It's nature.
It's all right. Right, it's coming down, I'm scared about. Does it count now? Or do I have to keep going up?
No, you got to keep going, mate.
Hey! Sorry, don't need to get you there. Yeah.
He's actually quite high.
That's
He is.
a long way down.
Well, we've ticked climb a tree off, so cool. Nice one.
Nicely one.
Cheers, mate.
Well done.
Yeah, feel my death, mate. Brilliant.
For this, you'll need chopped up banana, diced strawberry, dark and white chocolate chips, mini marshmallows and waffle cones. Stuff any and all of those items into the cone, then wrap that cone into tin foil and bung it into a fire until they're melted. It couldn't be easier, couldn't be yummier.
Ben, am I doing it right?
Now eat it. Eat
Oh
it.
no. Who did this?
What did you think did it?
Well, you don't want cards to get damp, do you?
This is the dumbest thing ever. I'm out.
Well, I reckon that fridge cam, it had almost everything.
Oh, you're not far wrong there.
It had tree houses.
It had smallicious cones.
It had orzo.
It had long salami.
It had flaming marshmallows.
and a lot of camp fun.
Camp fun. Well, that's a great place to end it. So have a lovely week, and we will see how this all resolves next week.
Oh,
We're
Time
off to
for bed.
Turn the lights out, Lou.
Close that door, Lou.
Come on, Lou.
Go on, Lou. Turn the lights out.
Night, night.
This is char grilled. Do you want a bit?
Yes, it's floppy.
No, you really don't.
It's so floppy.
Just caramelised sugar.
Everybody loves chocolate, and if, like me, you love those little chocolate cake Rocky Road things they have down at Starbucks, you'll know exactly how expensive they are. Ben's going to show us how to make a whole tray of it for under £5.
And the first ingredient, chocolate, which I think we just need to start by cracking up into the bowl. So just give that as much of a break up as possible. And we also need some butter. Probably 3 or 4 of these would be plenty.
So this is the Weight Watchers version, is it?
Well, remember we're making this for an awful lot of people, but
Right.
it's definitely an indulgent treat as opposed to an everyday routine.
If I took this to Weight Watchers, would they have a heart attack?
They certainly wouldn't be best impressed.
Right.
And some golden syrup as well, so we just put a little bit of that.
Just to add to it.
All the better. There we go. And then we put it onto a pan of simmering water. And we put the whole thing over the pan of simmering water for about 5-10 minutes. Just leave it, let it do its thing, and it will slowly melt down. But meanwhile, we need to do the filling, Jamie. So,
Okay. Well, that's not filling enough.
we've got some bickies. If you can just break those up, we're looking for kind of bits like that.
Yeah.
Break those up into the bowl.
Cool.
And then we've got other bits for texture. We've got some chewy sultanas, so we want about a fistful, maybe 2 fistfuls of those. Got some marshmallows for colour, typically found in Rocky Road. So that's marshmallows, pink and white. Again, a fistful and a half of those. And some desiccated coconut, which just gives that slight nuttiness.
How do you turn coconut into desiccated coconut?
You let the experts do it. You can get it from the shop.
It's not cheaper to do it yourself.
It's not cheap to do it yourself, not in this
So
case.
if I go along to a fun fair and they're going to offer me coconuts at the Coconut Shy,
Since when have you ever been shy? Our chocolate should be melting away over there, should be about there. We just take that off the heat, and then, Jamie, you keep stirring,
okie dokie.
and we'll add all of our bits into there. Give it a good stir around. And then we're going to put it all into a nice deep tin. Now, when it comes to Rocky Road, it's all about the depth. So we want a nice deep tin, and we will...
Not saying anything.
Probably best you don't. Just cover it with cling film. The cling film makes it a lot easier to take out the other end. So we'll go both ways. How are we doing?
Oh, I think we're doing all right.
Dump the whole lot into there.
Oh,
Beautiful.
like that.
Oh,
Do we want
It's making a bit of a
do we
mess.
want the bowl in there, or
push it down into all the little corners. So when you turn it out, you want a nice square item. And then cover it over with the cling film.
how long in here?
And we're not cooking this one. It's
right.
no cooking involved.
Sorry,
Just a
mate.
little bit of melting.
Maybe next time.
But it does need a good 4 or 5 hours in the fridge, which is why we've got one we made earlier.
True Blue Peter.
Absolutely. And if we just peel this off, you can see exactly what we're looking for. Cling film comes off nice and easy. This has been in the fridge overnight, and you can see how much you've got for literally just about a fiver worth of ingredients. You cut them to a similar size you see elsewhere, and you see how much more you get for your money here.
Excellent.
There we go. Plenty to go round. And there we have it. It's a perfect alternative to the coffee shop.
Still that bit there.
Sweet. Fraction of the price. It's the ultimate rocky road. Sorted.
This week on Hell's Kitchen Nightmares, Chef Ramsay visits the kitchen of online cooking company Sorted Food.
I'm Gordon Flipping Ramsay, and I've been asked to come down to the Sorted HQ to make sure that what they are doing is productive. A number of different YouTube comments have said that the people around Ben are distracting, unproductive, and really not funny. For sake, guys, I'm here today to change all of that. Let's go.
So to do the salmon on croûte, the first thing I guess is to get the pastry laid out because we want it nice and crisp and sort of.
Hi.
But
Yeah, so sorted, yes?
Yes.
Right, what are we doing?
we thought we'd do a simple sort of salmon on croûte dish. It's been requested by one of our viewers.
Right, and we're going to your kitchen soon, or?
This is it.
This is it.
Gee, this is it.
This is your kitchen? There's a computer in your kitchen?
Yeah, it's used for like interacting with our audience and stuff.
What's this?
We've got some water for later.
That's
for
not
our
even
asparagus.
boiling properly, is it? And what are you wearing? What? Long sleeves, a hood, a t-shirt
Trendy.
with sequins, holes in your jeans.
For ventilation, chef.
I could. Why are you laughing?
He's funny.
Can you not see what I'm trying to do here? I can really see why I've been called in. This is just a disgrace, isn't it?
It's supposed to be fun, Gordon.
This is cooking, Ben. This isn't fun. This is harder than I thought it would be. One of them, I think his name's Michelle. You Justin Bieber-haired little get out of the way. And all I can say is he needs to get the flip out of that kitchen so I can get in there and cook properly. And you've got 4 eyes, you're wearing glasses, I don't know what's going on with your hair, you're wearing a black chef's jacket. That's not how chefs work. Let's sort this out. I didn't get where I am today by being nice, and that's something Ben still needs to learn. He's just not angry enough, and he treats those 2 idiots in there like real people, and they're not. They're not real people. They are below him.
Despite Chef Ramsay's efforts to bring a sense of hostility to the kitchen, the Sorted crew still seem intent on having fun.
Sorry, let me stop you there. What's this?
It's a penis.
Nothing at all.
It's clear that Ben is still viewing Barry as a real person as he yet again tries to help him learn.
What are you doing?
But we're learning.
No, this is not about learning. This is about cooking. He can't cook.
It seems as though after a whole 3 minutes, Chef Ramsay's patience is finally through.
We're gonna do this my way, and we're gonna do it now. Right, salmon. Done.
To be fair, it was pretty quick.
Yeah, definitely fast.
Thank you.
Though we weren't getting any banter or
No,
any kind of fun.
doesn't
or-
matter.
Kind of missing what's
Not on my show.
Teaching.
That's absolutely fine. Nothing at all. Right, we're done here. Now get the out of my kitchen.
Chef, that's our kitchen.
You funny man. You know, sometimes you just try so hard. You try so hard, and those idiots just don't listen, and you have to put up with this. It's not on. It's not on. They don't want my help. They don't want my help. They can just off.
So that really was a blast from the past. The question is, did you enjoy it? Comment down below, what kind of stuff would you like us to dig out? Because we're always creating new stuff, but sometimes it's just wonderfully silly to go back and look at the old stuff.
You can't be a classic.